crazy.
YouTube, let's get it. Back with another vid, YouTube. It's your boy Big Gap. And today we will be unboxing the new ZD Racing SC12. This is a 1/12 scale short course truck. I saw this thing on a picture a little while back and immediately I wanted it just because of how it looked. But when I watched a few videos on it, it drives pretty damn good too, y'all. So this is a new offering from ZD Racing, baby. So I'm excited about this one, man. Let's pop this thing open and see what we got going on, y'all. So, first of all, let's get it open. Got one right there. That should be it. We're gonna pop this thing open. Alrighty. First things first, they give you sticker sheet that's used. So I guess they already put the stickers on, and that's a good thing, because putting stickers on, getting them on there right is a headache. Flipping it over, you got your manual back there. They got you some double-sided tape. They give you a wheel wrench, a couple of zip ties. You got a speed pinion, which we will be running this immediately. We putting this in before we even do any runs. We putting the speed pinion on there. It comes with the rechargeable battery. It comes with a USB cord, and it comes with a charger, which I will not be taking any of this out because y'all already know we not running this at all. Point blank period. The videos I seen though, the gyro in this is really, really good, but just having these remotes, a lot of these remotes, just not my style. So here's the remote, and it takes that 18650 battery that was in that bag. So it's a pretty good remote, man. Got all your standard trims up there. They say the gyro on this, like I said, the gyro from the videos I've saw look like it helps a lot. But nah, we won't be running that at all. And here goes the car, baby. Here goes the car. I went with the yellow and blue. This is the same color as my mini slash when I got it. The yellow and blue one. My mini slash is no longer yellow and blue. This is a little bit bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Somebody already been in my box because one of the zip ties was already cut. But it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't look like it touched the dirt, so we all right. But pie, here she goes, man. I really like how this look. I seen a couple of videos where they say it was kind of out of proportion, which it does look a little stubby, but what sold me on this truck is when I first saw it. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, I gotta get that. I didn't even know the scale. I didn't know anything about it. I knew it was ZD Racing. And I saw the way it looked. Because the way the tires and everything set up, it looks more like a monster short course truck. Because normally short course trucks have those little skinny tires. But these just look so aggressive on there, man. Look at that. This thing look good. This platform, though, is the same platform as the Relarlo, what is it? The X12 buggy, and the ZD Racing made a clone buggy the same way, the same style, and I'm gonna pull that out in a minute. Let y'all see that once I finish the unboxing. So you got your little dudes in there, your two little homies in there. Cage look good. You got some roof skids. You got your body tethers, so that's always good. You ain't got to worry about looking for it. You got LED lights. What I'm starting to like about a lot of these Chinese cars, these Chinese brand cars and smaller brand cars, the fact that it just comes with so much. And you know, some of the bigger brands, you got to pay for every single thing. But this is basically an RCR. It comes with everything you need, all the way down to the battery. And then the price, man. This car was just came out, and it was only $172. So it's not nothing that's gonna break the bank. I do have a lot of minis, but like I said, when I saw this one, it was a must-have off the rip. Now I know a lot of the Relarlo parts are fit. I know I'm probably not gonna be able to find another body, so I'm gonna have to run this body, but I like it, man. And I like how it looks, man. I really do. Really do. Y'all know the Gapster. You know the Gapster don't cap. I always be honest. Gives my honest opinion. So let's pull this body off, man, and keep on rocking out. I'm liking this yellow and blue on here. That royal blue is my favorite color. So, you know, in most cases, if I can get a car that's royal blue, that's what I'm going to go with. But here it is right here on the inside. This really reminds you a lot of the P12, I think it is, the rally car from Rolalo. It even has the little side things right here that holds the body that's from the rally car. And it has all the orange anodized pieces, and y'all know Rolalo have the green anodized pieces. It has a metal chassis. Yes, sir. Probably 60, 61. It's probably not 70, 75, but it has aluminum shock towers. Got a heat sink on the motor. The motor is I can't see that. I think it's a 36 something kV. Oh, it's a 3600 kV. It's a 3600 kV motor. And that's why we're gonna definitely put that speed pinion on there. I think the ESC is a 80 amp. It's a 60 amp or 80 amp ESC. Don't get me wrong. I ain't look at no manual, but it is what it is. It has a orange anodized aluminum chassis brace going down. It has a metal motor mount, which is always good. Like I said, this comes with the gyro on it. Has your XT60 plugs right there. And like I said, these all come all the way RTR, ready to go. And that's what I like about them. And then for the price. I love my Groms, but the Groms are, the brushless Groms are expensive. You get a battery with with some of the versions, but it's after taxes, you're looking at $300. This one, like I said, was $172 on Amazon. Comes with a 2200 milliamp 3S battery. It doesn't say the C rating on here, but it just say 2200 35C, 11.1 volts 35C battery right there. So we're gonna get that on the charge. Those are those wheels. The tread pattern of these wheels remind you of the MX43s, MX series from the Pro lines. That's how I know I'm gonna like it. I've seen videos where a lot of people had slop in their wheels, but I don't really have a lot of slop in my wheels. I think those were just the people who got it early, the pre-production ones, but I don't have a lot of slop in my wheels. It does have a little bit, but not more than any other car would have. So yeah, but we are gonna check those wheel nuts. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and check them right now. Make sure they're good and tight all the way around, because I'll forget when it's time for me to run it. And I don't wanna go down the street and wheels go flying. But it has aluminum threaded body shocks. That's pretty dope. Aluminum threaded body shocks. See how they feel. Feel pretty plush too. They're not real bouncy. Feel pretty plush. You have adjustability for your camber and toe in the front and in the rear. It has metal drive shafts. Look like CVDs. CVDs in the front and dog bones in the rear. Might be CVDs in the rear too. Yeah, look like it has CVDs all the way around, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is a car, man. I know I'm not gonna run it a whole lot, so I'm not going to change. If I change anything on this car, it'll be the ESC. But I think when I put this speed gearing on, I'm not gonna have to change the ESC, because stock, I seen people going from 39 to like 42 stock. So I know when I put that speed gear on there, I know I'm gonna be in the high 40s, mid to high 40s, 45 to maybe 50. And that's gonna be good enough. So I don't plan on changing anything other than the receiver out on this rig. And that's only because, like I said, I'm tired. I can't do the 2 and 3 different remotes when I go out. I have 3 remotes, and every time I go out, I just take all 3, because I don't know what car. I'd be forgetting which cars is on what. But I just take all 3 remotes every time, and I can't go wrong. I get the right remote out of there. But with the body off, let's show a couple more things. It has a nice bumper back there. Nice plastic bumper. Got a nice little bit of flex to it for some crashes. Front bumper is very hard. Got a little bit of give, but it's pretty hard. But as y'all know, I don't bash real hard anyway, so you know what I'm saying? I don't bash super duper hard. Like I don't go to the skate park and all that good stuff. This car has a front diff and a rear diff, but in the middle it has a slipper clutch. It doesn't have a center diff. And that's the only thing I wish it would have had, a center diff. I just like cars that have center diffs on it. But it's okay. We'll make that work. I'm sure that'll be fine. From the videos I've seen with the people bashing it pretty hard, they didn't have any issues with that anyway, so we should be good. They did say it was a little tough putting this body back on, and as I'm seeing right now, it is a little hard to find where the body mounts are. I thought that was just something they, you know, sometimes people just gripe about anything, so I thought that was one of the things, but it wasn't that hard, but we got it. We got it. So it's in there now. So y'all hold tight. I'm gonna zoom the camera back a little bit, and I'm gonna pull out the ZD Racing. I'm gonna show you that, and then I'm gonna show you the size comparison, because this is pretty big. This is bigger than a Mojave Grum. So I'm gonna show you the size comparison with the Mojave Grum and the Traxxas Mini Slash, and then we're gonna get out of here. So y'all hold tight. I'll be back with you in 1 second. All right, so this is it versus the Mojave Grum. Wheel to wheel, it is probably about 1.5 inches longer than the Mojave Grum. It's definitely much wider than the Mojave Grum. Let's get it on the side right there. It's a good little bit, maybe a whole 1.5 inches wider than the Mojave Grum. Let's turn them to the side so y'all can just get a little bit of a bigger view, better view. And you can see that width difference really good if you're looking right from the top. So yeah, you can see that it's much bigger than the Mojave Grum. So next we're gonna pull out the Slash, and then we're gonna pull out the ZD Racing. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put out the Relarlo so you can see how similar they are. So y'all hold tight. All right, that's the Max Slash. This is gonna be the perfect, you know, comparison right here, because wheel to wheel, the Max Slash is a little bit wider, and it's also just a hair longer. But when I say just a hair, it's just the hair longer. See the width wise. This is actually because of how they got how they have it packaged. It's actually a little bit wider, and with those wheels, it's actually a little bit wider than the Max Slash. From the top, the Max Slash looked like it was wider, but I would say they're just about even on the width. But lengthwise, the Max Slash is a little bit longer lengthwise. Yeah, so yeah, but these will be the class. This will be the class. When people pull out their Max Slash, they Mini Slash, this is what I'll be pulling out. My this right here, my ZD Racing. All right, so this is the platform. This buggy right here is the platform that they made this short course truck from. And popping the top right here, you can see that it's pretty much the same exact thing. I'm running the stock motor and ESC in this one as well. And as you can see, the chassis are a little bit different, but everything else is the exact same. The buggy, yeah, they're the exact same length. Like I said, this tub chassis is just a little bit wider. Has the same battery strap, same ESC, same motor, same servo. That's it, different tires, man. So that's where this platform comes from. This short course truck platforms come from. And this runs great. This runs excellent. I haven't done anything to this buggy. I did a video with it. I ran it down in the track. It runs awesome. So I know this short course truck with the bigger wheels is gonna run just as good. So last thing we're gonna do is compare it to the Relarlo, and then we're gonna get out of here. So hold tight. All right, this is the Relarlo, made the exact same, other than green anodized to orange anodized. The Relarlo I did change to an XC ESC in that one, but man, even to the side tubs, it looks the same. Both got metal chassis. Relarlo chassis is a little bit cuter. The Relarlo chassis is a little bit cuter, but This is the same exact platform. The Mojave's, not Mojave's, the Rolalo buggy, the 12 scale buggy, and the and this car. It's the same exact platform basically. So let's move that to the side right there. Gonna get this body back on this one, and we're gonna get out of here, y'all. See how hard it's gonna be to get it back on this time. See if I can line it up right. It's a struggle, baby, but it's on there, man. So, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all sticking around watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, dislike, whatever you like. YouTube in a minute.